Hello, gentlemen and ladies and other things that exist. I'm gonna be starting a little series, as you see, and it's probably gonna be mainly audio, but it's gonna be, I don't know, funny, maybe, not political, racist, no, that's a big no, but we're gonna be talking about topics, you know. Today's topic is animals, yeah. Let's see. What should we start off with? Animals. Let's talk about my favorite animal, a possum. Possums are very interesting, I'd say. I mean, go on TikTok and there's not many accounts posting them. I mean, some of them are AI, and other ones are just random, like old ladies or something. It's for some reason mainly ladies finding possums on their porches or some shit like, "Hi there, little guy," all the time. It's kind of tiring, I should say, you know? But yeah, that's pretty tiresome seeing that stuff on the internet of just a possum just being touched and, yelled at, I guess, by like old woman. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's quite interesting, I should say. I mean, if I was a little animal, a little critter, a little rodent on somebody's porch, and like an old lady comes out and starts recording me with the big fat camera and poking me, yeah, I'd give the same reaction of hissing at them, fucking playing dead. You know what I mean? But like, honestly, I think it'd be also a massive upside to own a possum because they can't catch rabies. It is unbelievably rare for them to catch rabies. Yeah, you can look that shit up. Like, oh my god, look at all these. Look at the top 10 facts of a possum. You know, but I don't know. But I've always had this weird fascination. I think that's the word for it. Of just like liking my friends' pets. I don't know why. No, I'm not sexually attracted to an animal. That's weird. Okay, I'm not even sexually attracted to the opposite sex or the same sex. But no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about pets or animals today. I believe some of them are actually purely unique, you know? Take this dog Pepper, my friend's pet, Pepper. Beautiful animal. Like, I don't know. People mainly look at the eyes, but it also has like a little tiny buck teeth at the front. You know what I mean? It's funny. She's really funny. Has been drugged out once to not have massive saggy tits. That's weird. Let's not talk about that. That's pretty fucking weird. But I don't know. Like, if you're, I don't know. I mean, I've created some edits of the dog Pepper, but that's about it. I mean, Pepper's Pepper. It looks like she's gonna fucking eat you. You know? Like, just look at the fucking eyes. I can't find the correct word for it, but it's unique, as you see. That's what I like. I like when pets are unique, an animal that's unique, instead of like, the average redneck couple that's in America owning a Labrador Shepherd. Like, oh my god, look at that, oh, that's so cute, oh, like, okay, I've seen that like 700 times, okay? Like, give me something different. Alright. Same thing for like Mexican people that own Chihuahuas. You know, but sometimes it's not always Mexican people, it's white people owning Chihuahuas. But it's like a Chihuahua on the internet, it's not unique, you know? The only unique Chihuahua I've actually seen was from the ones that's from the Taco Bell ads. Those are actually, like, that Chihuahua, Yo quiero Taco Bell, is like, oof. One of the best and unique Chihuahuas to ever fucking exist. RIP, and sadly got called racist because, stereotypical shit. But, I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't get it. People get, animal that's not unique. Yeah, sometimes there's not unique animals, but, and you know, you have to like choose something that's gonna love you back. But at some point, it's just a copy and fucking paste, okay? It's like those white preppy sport girl kids, you know? It's always the leggings, the Uggs, fucking the hoodies, especially gray hoodies, okay? In sports and volleyball or some shit. It's just copy and paste. Copy and paste. It's the same fucking thing. I mean, what the fuck? Like, come on, dude. Give me something unique. Give me something that's great, you know? Like, I'd rather have a fucking transformer as a pet, you know? Like, Bumblebee would be one of the best animals to fucking own. Well, I won't say it's an animal, it's a fucking alien robot, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's fascinating, I should say. Cause like, what can you classify as a pet? I mean, there's humans, you know, people that wear really weird dog masks and bark and go on leashes. I mean, there's some clips where like the person asks to pet the dog and they go in and pet it and they actually pet it and the owner's like, hey, I did not give you permission to do that. He's not yelling at the person petting the dog. He's yelling at the dog person. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. I don't get it. You're out in public, there's kids, and it's like, oh, I shall, put you on your all fours, and, make you wear a goofy mask. I mean, same thing goes for Therians. That's a very serious topic to talk about, you know? Therians like to put themselves off from, like, furries. But to be honest, furries is just a community that is just OCs. It's something that is a quote unquote animal. Okay? It's an entire genre of stuff. There's a whole different type of furries. A furry is meant to define a massive group of people. That's what they're in. But yet they perceive that they're not furries, and they're completely different. And like, oh, these animals, yeah, they're my spiritual animal. Hey, ever heard of a fucking Native American? Because they have that. Like, what do you classify a Native American as a furry? I don't get it. Like, well, okay, what if a Native American is a furry? You know? Like, what if the Native American is in the furry community? You know? Would that make them a double furry? Would that make them more superior? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I mean, if we're gonna go down into that topic, it just, it gets weird at some points, you know? I mean, if you go to Sky Zone, there's like 100 of them, all like jumping on all fours on the fucking trampolines. I'm like, come on, dude. I'd rather be here with my kids and like have fun with them and like kill them with a dodgeball instead of, you know, see that. I mean, yeah, there has to be places where you guys congregate and stuff, but the main thing that weirds me out about that community is like, how many, like, how do I explain this? And it's like, the entire Therian community is teenagers, and primarily teenagers, okay? I don't, like, the oldest is like 18, and then they grow out of that phase. I find it weird to be in that community. I'm not saying that I am. I would find it so weird because you have to be a teenager, because if you're not, you'll be called a pedophile. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, but yet some of them, well, yeah, mainly most of them, there's some that are completely, you know, fine, but most of them get sexualized by old men on the internet. It's fucking weird. It's like, oh yeah, heart emoji, yeah, heart emoji, yeah. Like, imagine having comments filled with random foreign men and old people in America, just like, oh yeah, heart emojis, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, yeah, heart emojis, yeah, my name's, David Robinson. Like, come on. It's like, at this point, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to prevent all those old men. I don't know. I mean, you guys could go to Discord, but that's for a different day and it's a completely different topic, okay? But, it's so weird, you know, because we can classify you as a pet, you know, or we could classify you as like a furry. There is no in betweens, because if you say it's a spiritual thing, you're saying that you're Native American, okay? Or like some Chinese shit, you know what I mean? Or some Mexican shit, or like, hey, you're this animal, you know? You know, in China, there's a fucking, what month you're born in, what animal you are. I'm pretty sure I'm the chicken, but like, it's like that. You have to understand it's that, okay? Of course, you're gonna say, "Oh no, this is American." Yeah, this is America. First off, Native Americans are in America. That's their OG land. Okay, we immigrated. You know, but also, what do you mean spiritually? You know, because like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It genuinely doesn't. God. It gives you time to think about it too, you know, like, what the fuck? Well, how am I supposed to think this? How am I supposed to understand this in some ways, you know? It's interesting. It's very interesting. Cause would you guys be classified as pets? Would you? Then also, how would you guys date? Cause I'm pretty sure like 90% of them are female teenagers. Are you guys just gay? I'm not trying to make that as an insult. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I'm talking about Therians too much, man. But I'm just gonna give you guys a question to end the video. What's your favorite pet? Huh? Type that down in the comments, subscribe, hit that like button, and not do terrorist acts. You know, what's your favorite pet? Tell me now, or I'm gonna do violent things that aren't really violent, and it's gonna involve a kiss and much love and putting you to sleep in a nice comfy bed with warm milk. Mmm.